And here we are at the garden. I just came out the back door. I just watered these are long beans, and you can kind of see them there. They get to be really long. There's one on the other side that I keep coming out here eating them. I'm just snacking on them. Oh, here's one. See this one? This one's pretty long, but they get to be a lot longer than that. And then this down here with the bloom on it, that is another volunteer spaghetti squash. And these are my hydrangea. He's just about done for the year. Oh, the dogs are outside going potty. Hi, Chester. Okay, so we'll go in the garden. I love my gate. Okay, so here is the spaghetti squash. It's doing really good. There's a couple of them in there. They're a nice size. My volunteer tomatoes. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, I think. Molly just went into my bedroom. Dang dog. And I do have tomatoes on here. There they are. There's a couple. Lots of blooms, so I hope the blooms make into some kind of, tomato. Okay, this is all my squash. It's going into the boysenberries. This is my knee pad because all of this was, this empty space was green beans. And I just got done harvesting and they were all done for, so I pulled them out. Here's more of the squash. They're just positively huge. I got a weed in there I got to pull out. They're just huge and they're taking over everywhere. See, this is 2 rows of Swiss chard. And granted, there's a weed that's growing in between, like this right here. This is all weeds. I have to dig that up. This is rhubarb. I've already taken probably close to, I'm going to say 50 pounds off of that one rhubarb plant. And so the Swiss chard I'm going to pick again, and I take over to a local restaurant on Tuesday. But here's let's see if I can walk in here. Here is the butternut. And then where's that giant one? Oh, this is the New York cheese squash. And I have to figure out where that third one is. There's so many leaves I can never find. Anyway, that third one's in. As soon as I can figure out where he's at, then I will show you a picture of what that other one looks like. And from here over, all of this is cucumber. And I've already sold 16 pounds. And I have another 7 pounds in the refrigerator to make into hamburger slices, refrigerator pickles. And then this row over here has been a very prolific kale, done really, really well. And then the squash are growing.
Done real well. Let's get 10 gallons.
The squash keeps coming out here. It's taken over the blueberries and coming out into here. I like all of this to die during the summer. And that way, wow, I've got butternut squash everywhere. There's another one. See, there's another one down there. And then I think all of this is the butternut squash. And the cucumbers look a little bit pale, but that's because these were planted earlier than those were over there. And then here's a couple more that I planted even actually a couple weeks later. And I'm already seeing cucumbers on it. So this plant should be producing cucumbers until probably close to October. And this is my comfrey plant. And this is lilies. It died back and a little bit, so I cut it back. And it'll come back up again, no problem. Got a nice little leaf in there. My other gate, and I have a succulent garden out here, out this gate. I was pulling all the dead stuff out of there, so I left that there. This is my succulent garden. And I've got carrots growing in there. I don't understand why they're not bigger, because they were planted the same time these were planted. And look how nice these carrots are. These carrots are nice and big in there.
I think those are huge.
But I don't understand why it's not. Oh! Ah! The birds dropped in sunflower seeds. So I have sunflowers growing in an empty tub. Isn't that funny? So, Misty, that is my garden area. And then you can see what all the manure is doing. It's really growing beautifully. And like I said, when I get squashes, some are supposed to be summer squash and some are winter squash, and I just think that means some are keepers and some are not. So I will make sure that you get a couple of each. Oh, here's a nice size one. Look at this baby. Oh, he's handsome. He's very handsome. Okay, Misty. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We got six. Got 6 on the spaghetti squashes. So, oh, and I want to show you that other long bean over here. It's on this side of the fence. I did plant Brussels sprouts, but the white moth has been devastating. It's just absolutely done a number on me. Oh yeah, see? Here they are. Look how long these are. I don't like them on the ground, but I guess that's where they are right now. I'll come out and pick some. I like to eat them raw. Yummy. Okay, that's it. Almost 7 minutes is long enough for Cheryl's garden.